Hey guys, Brian from Boas here. Happy New Year everyone. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, so today I just wanted to give you guys a brief update about what's going on with me, as well as some exciting announcements about the channel. So first of all, thanks everyone for all your support in 2024. I know it wasn't the best year for many of us, and had a few personal challenges myself, although overall it was a really good year for my snake breeding, and I'm really happy with how that went. First, I also wanted to announce that you might know I had an article on red-tailed boas in Reptiles Magazine recently, and I'm happy to see that they put it as a care sheet up on the Reptiles website. So pretty much all the content from that article has been put into a care sheet. It's available on the website with no subscription, so you don't need to even subscribe to Reptiles. All you have to do is go to the site and you can get that. So I'll put the link under the video description. And so thought I'd grab a snake, as is my custom. Grabbed my Sri Lankan python, Clarice. As you can see, she's getting pretty big. She's only about 1.5 years old, but you can see she is easily the size of most of my red-tailed boas, my true red-tails, when they're like 5 or 6 years old. She's probably pushing 7 feet, but just a gorgeous, gorgeous animal. Definitely a beautiful animal, and I wanted to also get her out. I'm trying to handle her almost every day, just because she's going to be a little bit bigger than my boas when she's an adult, and I want to make sure that she gets really tame. Just because of her size, just so she'll be easier to deal with. And she's naturally quite docile, so I've just been enjoying interacting with this snake. You can see that even for one person, she's getting to be a little bit of a handful. Another announcement that I have is that Brian Boas channel will be offering merch in the near future. A lot of you guys have been inquiring about merch over the years, and I had kind of mixed feelings about it. I kind of looked more into it, and I think that I could provide some merch that's unique to my channel, that's not just simply made to sell merch, and hopefully some designs featuring pictures of my boas that you really enjoy and that are not really available elsewhere. So I plan to roll out some merch in the next few weeks to a month or so, and I'll start with just a few offerings. We'll see how it goes, and then there might be some more merch in the future. I did put a few questions up on my channel in the community section, asking you guys what you wanted, and thank you for participating. If you gave me your opinion, if you have an opinion about merch, what you would like to buy or what would be a good idea, just please comment below, because I would really like your feedback when I think about how to approach this. The other announcement that I have is I have recently acquired a new camera. Not the camera that I'm using now to film this. This is my standard DSLR on a tripod, but I recently acquired a GoPro, and I'm fiddling around with it, trying to use it to film my snakes. I think it will provide a much more dynamic way to film snakes. I can get much better close-up shots. I can get more of the actual experience of working in the snake room, because I'm not just setting up a camera, ranting on and on about snakes as I usually do. So I hope to have some GoPro videos in the next few weeks. I'm having some challenges though, just getting my workflow with the GoPro up and running. There are some technical things that are a little bit more complicated than I thought they would be, particularly with my computer and how fast it can run. I'm hoping I don't need to upgrade my computer. It's a little bit old, but I might have to, because it's just prohibitively slow using my current video editing software with the GoPro files, even when I film them at the lowest resolution. So I'm not quite sure why that's happening, but hopefully I'll figure that out in the next couple weeks, and I'll be able to make these really cool videos with lots of close-ups of the snakes and give you more of the hands-on experience that I set out to do with this channel. So that's what's going on early on in 2025, some exciting things to watch for. So now the big question, why haven't I made videos in the last month? Well, it's been a number of reasons. Of course, during the holidays, we're all more busy, so that's part of it. The main reason though is I'm just totally redoing my snake room. I've got a lot of new cages that came in. I have 8-foot cages, several of them that I ordered specifically for these pythons and several of my larger boas. So I'm getting these huge cages set up, which means I had to basically move stuff around. I had to disassemble certain things, reassemble other things. It was just more of a pain than I thought. And I'm also right in the middle of breeding trials, so there's a lot of time I've been spending getting my breeding trials going and monitoring them. And I'll give you an update in the next, hopefully the next week or two, about my breeding trials and what's going on, specifically in a video. But I haven't not want to make videos. It's always been in the back of my head. But you know, when you're a snake breeder, there are certain things you just have to get done that are the priority. You know, your animals are depending on it, and if you don't have time at the end of the day after you do those to make videos, you can't make the videos. So that's, you know, kind of what's going on. That's the main reason. I'd like to hear from you guys about what you want to see in this channel. I've been doing it now for 5 years, believe it or not. And I've talked about this before, but it does become kind of a burnout. You know, when I first started doing this, I was doing it like 3 times a week, which seems kind of crazy looking back. But I feel like I already said basically everything I had to say, and then I repeated it a few times, and it seems like YouTube is just about repetition, and very few people watch old videos. They just want new content. And it's really a quantity thing rather than a quality thing, and I'm really more of a quality person, not a quantity person. So I don't know, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'll imagine I'm going to continue doing YouTube in some capacity as ideas strike me and as I get inspired to do something or there's a major update. But I would always like to hear from you guys what you want to see me make videos on in 2025, so please comment below. So that being said, that's basically what's going on. I hope to have the GoPro videos out pretty soon once I figure that out, and then I hope to have my snake room set up with all my new cages in the next month or two, and I'll be able to film, you know, more of my standard style videos, show you guys the new cages, tell you guys how my snakes are doing. So I'm looking forward to 2025. And with that, I'm going to put this girl back because she's getting a little heavy, you can see. But Happy New Year and enjoy your boas.